This is Jarrod Horak. In this video, I'm going to share my thoughts on the Kentucky Derby draw. Now we're going to meet the field for the 2025 Kentucky Derby. We have 20 horses plus one also eligible. Number 21, Baeza, is the also eligible. Now we're going to meet the field. Number 1 is Citizen Bull, and he's 20-1 morning line, and he should show speed from that inside post. Number 2, Neoequos, another horse that has speed. He's 30-1. Number 3, Final Gambit. He's a late runner at 30-1. Number 4, Rodriguez, a horse that likes to be forwardly placed, and he is 12-1. Number 5, American Promise, another horse that likes to be forwardly placed, 30-1. Number 6, Admire Daytona. He likes to be up on the pace, and he's 30-1. Number 7, Luxor Cafe from Japan at 15-1. Number 8, Journalism, your 3-1 morning line favorite. Number 9, Burnham Square, a late runner in here at 12-1. Number 10, Grande at 20-1. We have number 11, Flying Mohawk at 30-1. Number 12, East Avenue, is 20-1. Number 13, Publisher, he's 20-1. He's still a maiden for trainer Steve Asmussen. And his stablemate, number 14, Tiztastic, drew right next to him at 20-1. Number 15, Render Judgment for trainer Kenny McPeak. McPeak won the Kentucky Derby last year with Mystic Dan. He's got a 30-1 long shot this year. Number 16, Coal Battle. He's 30-1 morning line. Number 17, Sandman, your Arkansas Derby winner. He's a late runner and he's 6-1. Number 18, Sovereignty. He's 5-1. Number 19, Chunk of Gold at 30-1. And number 20, Owen Almighty at 30-1. Now, looking at these post positions, you're going to see a lot of speed drawn towards the inside. We have number 1, Citizen Bull. He should be forwardly placed, along with the 2, Neoequos. Number 4, Rodriguez, Citizen Bull's stablemate and the Wood Memorial winner. Number 5, American Promise for trainer D. Wayne Lucas. Number 6, Admire Daytona, another horse that should be up on the pace. Number 12, East Avenue. Out of the speed horses, he probably has the best draw of the speed horses. But so far, he's just shown an affinity for being on the lead, and when he's not on the lead, he doesn't run a good race. So those are your main speed horses, and then out on the outside, number 20, Owen Almighty. He has shown speed in the past as well. So now we're going to look at the post-position draw winners and losers, and I think we're going to look at the three that I believe the 3 best post positions, the 3 post-position winners, and then the 3 post-position losers. The 3 post-position winners, number 8, Journalism. He's your favorite. He's got tactical speed. He's got all that speed down to the inside of him, and he should, under Umberto Rispoli, if he gets a clean break, he should just be able to pick a nice spot behind those speed horses, just tracking the speed and waiting for that speed to come back and getting first run on the closers. Perfect post for Journalism. For closers, number 9, Burnham Square. I think he got one of the best draws. Typically, when you're closing in the Kentucky Derby, you don't want to lose ground all the way around. You want somewhere you want to be able to save some ground. And from post 9, with all that speed towards the inside, Burnham Square as a closer, he got a good post draw. And then finally, number 10, Grande. He's the 3rd post draw winner. I like his tactical running style, his stalking speed. He's drawn right in the middle of the field for trainer Todd Pletcher. And Grande should be able to work out a good trip. It's just a question of, is he experienced enough with just 3 lifetime starts? And on top of that, he's only had 1 Kentucky Derby work. But from a running style standpoint and a talent standpoint, he should be right there and having a good trip. It's just a question of, can he get the 1.25 miles with just 3 starts under his belt? Your 3 post-position losers, number 17, Sandman, and it's more for the post-position number than anything else. He's going to be running late, and Sandman from off the pace should get pace to chase. Number 19, Chunk of Gold. That's a tough post, being way out there, losing all of that ground. There's a lot of speed, but being wide throughout, running 1.25 miles, you're going to be running even further than 1.25 miles. And probably the biggest post-position loser, number 20, Owen Almighty. He already had distance limitations. It looked like he just doesn't look like 1.25 miles horse. And out in post 20 with all of that speed, even if he's able to beat the other those closing horses drawn towards the inside of him, and he's going to stalk wide, he's just going to lose a lot of ground, and I can't see him getting 1.25 miles chasing fast fast fractions and losing all of that ground. And going back to Sandman, post position 17 in the Kentucky Derby, 0 for 44 with just 1 runner-up finish and 2 show finishes. So post 17 has been a tough post to overcome in the Kentucky Derby. That's my look at the post position draw and how the winners and losers and how the race may play out. Looks like there's a lot of speed. We'll have to see if one of these speed horses can shake loose. Really depends what happens with Citizen Bull in post 1. If he doesn't get a sharp break, Rodriguez could end up being that inside speed under Mike Smith. They might just say, we're going to be the ones to go. But we're going to have to see which horses do go. And with East Avenue, if they decide they just want to track the pace, it only takes like one aggressive horse to get out there, set a fast pace, and possibly turn away all the other speed horses. And if something like that happens, Rodriguez could be that horse. But it certainly looks like prior to this race, and prior to the draw, Journalism was the fastest horse on paper, and he was one that was probably going to work out a good trip from post 8 now. He's got that tactical speed. So he's certainly the one to beat. He's your 3-1 morning line favorite. He deserves to be the favorite based on that post position, based on his resume, 4 for 4 in route races, 3 for 3 in graded races. So he's one that should work out a good trip behind the speed and get the jump on the closers as well. But it all depends on the break. If he doesn't have a good break, he could waste that nice post position. And he's supposed to have his final Derby workout tomorrow. So I'm not going to make up my mind until Derby week on exactly who I'm going to make my top choice. But at this point, I want to watch the final works on Sunday, and then probably we're going to have some works on Monday. So we're going to see some workouts, and then I'm going to decide on my final choice. They also drew the Kentucky Oaks. I'm going to be doing, in the coming days, a Kentucky Oaks final video where I'm going to go through the field for the Kentucky Oaks and give out my top choice. I'm going to do the same thing for the Kentucky Derby. In the coming days, I'll have my final Derby video. But in the meantime, I'm going to continue to do the news videos, update the workouts as the horses work out and as they jog and gallop and prepare for the 2025 Kentucky Derby. Now, if you're interested in my annual Triple Crown Series full cards, you'll find them at the runawayrhorse.com on my shop page. And I've been offering these Triple Crown Series products since the late 1990s. So for many years, I've been doing these Triple Crown Series full cards. And I've had a lot of success, a lot of highlights, giving out a lot of winners over the years in the Derby, Preakness, and Belmont. And hopefully I can do the same thing again this year. And my early Kentucky Derby analysis is complete. And I'm actually going to update that early Derby file tonight with those post positions. And I'll be adding wagering strategies in the coming days to that file. And then I'll get my full cards done in the coming days as well. Now that we have the post positions, the next few days I'm going to be handicapping all of these races for Kentucky Oaks Day and Kentucky Derby Day. I'm going to have those full cards done a few days before each of those race days. So if you do pre-purchase my Derby products, I'll send you that early Derby analysis. You can go to the runawayrhorse.com or my shop page if you're interested in my Triple Crown season products, and I will include a link to that shop page in the video description below. Earlier today, I posted 2 videos. I did a Kentucky Derby news video, updated the latest workouts and the latest news, and I also did a Preakness future wager video where I went through all of the Preakness future wager horses and talked about some of them that could be worth playing in the 2025 Preakness Stakes. And that Preakness future wager is open from now till Kentucky Derby Day, but it's going to close before the Kentucky Derby runs. So you have time to watch that video on my channel. It's a long video. I think it's like 25 minutes. I went through all the horses, all 40 of the horses that are in that future wager. So check that out if you're interested, and like, comment, and share these videos if you like them. Subscribe to my channel as well. It's free to subscribe. And until I see you next time, good luck at the races.